Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom, let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you. Every waking moment, turn my head with talk of summertime. Say you'll leave me with you now and always. Promise me that all you say is true. That's all I ask of you.
Behind you, all I want is freedom, a world with no more night, and you always beside me, to hold me and to hide me. Say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. That's all I ask of you.
It won't be easy, you'll think it's strange when I try to explain how I feel, that I still need your love after all that I've done. You won't believe me, all you will see is a girl you once knew, although she's dressed up to the nines. sixes and sevens with you. I had to let it happen. I had to change. Couldn't stay all my life down at heel, looking out of the window, staying out of the sun. So I chose freedom, running around, trying everything new, but nothing impressed me at all. I never expected it to. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. And as for fortune and as for fame, I never invited them in, though it seemed to the world they were all I desired. They are illusions, they're not the solutions they promised to be. The answer was here all the time. I love you and hope you love me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. Have I said too much? There's nothing more I can think of to say to you. But all you have to do is look at me to know that every word is true. There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air. Wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to love, time to care.
stirs imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses, helpless to resist the notes I write, for I compose the music of the night. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Hearing is believing, music is deceiving, hard as lightning, soft as candlelight. Dare you trust the music of the night? Close your eyes, for your eyes will only tell the truth, and the truth isn't what you want to see. In the dark it is easy to pretend that the truth is what it ought to be. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Close your eyes, start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts on the world you knew before. Close your eyes and let music set you free. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin, let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're always a day away. The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're always a day
Why does Saigon never sleep at night? Why does this girl smell of orange trees? How can I feel good when nothing's right? Why is she cold when there is no breeze? Vietnam, you don't give answers, do you, friend? Just questions that don't ever end. Why gone? Why today? I'm all through here on my way. There's nothing left here that I'll miss. What's sending down a night like this? Who is the girl in this rusty bed? Why am I back in a filthy room? Why is her voice ringing in my head? Why am I high on her cheap perfume? Vietnam, hey look, I mean you no offense, but why does nothing here make sense? Why, God, show your hands? Why can't one guy understand? I've been with girls who knew much more. I never felt confused before. Why me? What's your plan? I can't help her. No one can. I like my memories as they were, but now I live remembering her.
gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms and send him on his way. Don't try to patch it up, tear it up, tear it up. Wash him out, dry him up, push him out, fly him out. Cancel him and let him go. Yes, sister, I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. If the man don't understand you, if you fly on separate beams, waste no time, make a change. Ride that man right off your range. Rob him out of the roll call and drum him out of your dreams.
If you laugh at different comics,
If you root for different teams, waste no time, wait no more. Show him what the door is for. Rob him out of the roll call and drum him out of your dreams. You can't light a fire when the wood's all wet. You can't make a butterfly strong. You can't fix an egg when it ain't quite good. And you can't fix a man when he's wrong. You can't put back a petal when it falls from a flower, or sweeten up a fella when he starts turning sour. If his eyes get dull and fishy when you look for glints and gleams, waste no time, make a switch, drop him in the nearest ditch. Drop him out of the roll call and drop him out of your dreams. Oh, oh, oh. I went and washed that man right out of my hair. I went and washed that man right out of my hair. I went and washed that man right out of my hair and sent him on his way. She went and washed that man right out of her hair. She went and washed that man right out of her hair. She went and washed that man right out of her hair and sent him on his way.
there was a time when men were kind, when their voices were soft and their words inviting. There was a time when love was blind and the world was a song, and the song was exciting. There was a time when it all went I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that Then I was young and unafraid, when dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dreamed he'd come to wait for the sunrise. I must think of a new life, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too, and a new day will begin. Days of smoky days, the stale cold smell of morning. A street lamp dies, another night is over, another day is dawning. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Look, a new day has begun.
No madness, though this sad power may prevail, can possess, conquer my country's heart. They rise through fail. She is eternal, long before nations' lines were drawn. When no flags flew, when no army stood, my land was born. And you ask me why I love her, through wars, death, and despair. She is the constant, we don't care. And you wonder, will I leave her? But how? I cross over borders, but I'm still there now. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't
Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Where are the clouds? Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clouds? Send in the clouds just when I'd start opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Don't you love fast? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clouds? Send in the clouds. Don't bother ought to be clouds. Well, maybe next year.
Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly. I gotta love one man till I die. Can't help loving that man of mine. Tell me he's lazy, tell me he's slow, tell me I'm crazy, but baby, that I know. Can't help loving that man of mine. But when he goes away, that's a rainy day. But when he comes back, the day is fine. The sun will shine. He can come home late as can be. A home without him ain't no home to me. Can't help loving that man of mine. Can't help loving that man of mine.
This is the moment, this is the day, this is the moment when I know I'm on my way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play. It's here and now, today. This is the moment, this is the time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this momentous moment. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming is why this is the day. Just see it shine when all I've lived for becomes mine. This is the moment. This is the hour when I can open up tomorrow like a flower, and with my hand to everything I plan to fulfill my grand design, see all my stars align. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckon, I never reckon second back. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the greatest moment I'll ever. This is the moment, damn all the earth. This day or never, I say forever with the God. When I look back, I will recall this was the moment, the greatest moment, the sweetest moment. Oh, that
You must be mistaken, it couldn't have been. You couldn't have seen her yesterday. She's doing some deal up in Baltimore now. I hate it when she's away. You must be mistaken, I'm sure that you are. There's more than one car with stickers on, and lots of young girls wear corduroy pants. And I know if she hadn't gone, take that look of your face, I can see through your smile. You would love to be right, I bet you didn't sleep good last night. Couldn't wait to bring all of that bad news to my door. Well, I've got news for you, I knew before. If I'm not mistaken, it started last year. I'm not very clear how it's begun. I noticed the chance, but I just closed my eyes, as only a man can. Take that look of your face, I can see through your smile. You would love to be right, I bet you didn't sleep good last night. Couldn't wait to bring all of the bad news to my door. Well, I've got news for you, I knew before. Take that look of your face, I can see through your smile. You would love to be right, I bet you didn't sleep good last night. Couldn't wait to bring all of the bad news to my door. Well, I've got news for you, I knew before. I can see through your smile. You would love to be right, I bet you didn't sleep good last night. Couldn't wait to bring all of that bad news to my for you. I knew before.
In a place that won't let us feel, in a life where nothing seems real, I have found you, I have found you.
In a world that's moving too fast, in a world where nothing can last, I will hold you, I will hold you.
Our lives will change when tomorrow comes.
Tonight our hearts drown the distant drums,
And we have music alright, tearing the night.
a song played on a solo saxophone,
A crazy sound,
a lonely sound, a cry that tells us love goes on and on, played on a solo saxophone. It's telling me to hold you tight and dance like it's the last night of the world.
on the other side of the earth, there's a place where life still has worth. I will take you.
I'll go with you.
You won't believe all the things you see. I know 'cause you've seen them all with me. If we're together, well then we'll hear it again.
A song
Played on a solo saxophone. A crazy sound, a lonely sound, a cry that tells us love goes on and on. Played on a solo saxophone. It's telling me to hold you tight and dance like it's the last night of the world.
dreams are all I ever knew.
Dreams you won't need when I'm through.
Anywhere we may be,
I will sing with you. So stay with me and hold me tight and dance like it's the last night of the
I don't know how to love him, what to do, how to move him. I've been changed, yes, really changed. In these past few days when I see myself, I seem like someone else. I don't know how to take this. I don't see why he moves me. He's a man, he's just a man. And I've had so many men before in very many ways. He's just one more. Should I bring him down? Should I scream and shout? Should I speak of love? Let my feelings out. I never thought I'd come to this. What's it all about? Don't you think it's rather funny? I should be in this position. I'm the one who's always been so calm, so cool, no lover's fool, running every show. He scares me so. I never thought I'd come to this. What's it all about? Yet, if he said he loved me, I'd be lost, I'd be frightened. I couldn't cope, just couldn't cope. I'd turn my head, I'd back away. I wouldn't want to know. He scares me so. I want him so. I love him so.
Love changes everything, hands and faces, earth and sky. Love changes everything, how you live and how you die. Love can make the summer fly, or a night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love changes everything. Now I tremble at your name. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Love changes everything. Days are longer, words mean more. Love changes everything. Pain is deeper than before. Love will turn your world around, and that world will last forever. Yes, love changes everything. Brings you glory, brings you shame. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Off into the world we go, planning future
disappears. Love makes fools of everyone. All the rules we make are broken. Yes, love changes everyone. Live or perish in its flame. Love will never, never let you be the same. Love will never, never let you be the same.
One singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you. No. And you can't forget the rest. For the girl is second best to none. Son, ooh, sigh, give her your attention. Do I really have to mention she's the one?
One singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you. Moment in her presence, and you can forget the rest. For the girl is second best to none. Son, ooh, sigh, give her your attention. Do I really have to mention she's the one?
1, 2.
Shoulder up,
Singular sensation.
stay pulled up, point and point, flick, step, kick, head to the head.
3, 4.
Leap at the hip, follow through, up, down,
Feel the phrase.
elbow right, down, point.
Step brush. 3, 4.
Suddenly nobody. Step, flick, step, up, step, and step, lunge, slow,
3, 4, 5, 6.
pat,
Kick. Step brush.
palm up,
5, 6. Back.
Lift till the straight toes,
Five, 6, 7.
change your hips back.
The rest.
That says that.
For the girl is second best to none.
Eyes, one, side, 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 get to the head, side, side,
Give her your attention.
take the head, take the head, take the head, take the head, head, up, head, hold, step, up, step, hold, step, up, step, up, step, up, step, up.
every time we say goodbye. I die a little every time we say goodbye. I wonder why a little, why the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me. They allow you to go. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time we say goodbye.
It ain't necessarily so. It ain't necessarily so. The things that you're liable to read in the Bible, it ain't necessarily so. Now little David was small, but oh my. Yes, David was small, but oh my. He fought big Goliath, who lay down and died. Yes, David was small, but oh, 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 oh my. You ever heard about Jonah? He lived in a well. You ever heard about Jonah? He lived in a well. And he made his home in that fish's abdomen. Yes, Jonah, he lived in a well. To get into heaven, don't snap for a 7, live clean, and don't have no fault. Now take me, yeah, I take that gospel whenever it's possible, but with a little grain of salt. Methuselah lived 900 years. Methuselah lived 900 years. But tell me, who calls that living when no gal is given to no man? Was 900 years. That's why I say that it ain't necessarily. It ain't no necessarily. It ain't necessarily so. Ain't necessarily so. Ain't necessarily so. Ain't necessarily, ain't necessarily, ain't necessarily.
Nothing is so good it lasts eternally. Perfect situations must go wrong, but this has never yet prevented me wanting far too much for far too long. Looking back, I could have played it differently. Won a few more moments, who can tell? But it took time to understand the man. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good? Oh, so good. Wasn't he fine? Oh, so fine. Isn't it madness? He can't be mine. But in the end, he needs a little bit more than me, more security. I know him so well. No one in your life is with you constantly. No one is completely on your side. And though I move my world to be with him, still the gap between us is too wide. Looking back, I could have played it differently. Learned about the man before I fell. But I was never so much younger then. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good? Oh, so good. Wasn't he fine? Isn't it madness? He won't be mine. Didn't I know how it would go if I knew from the start? Why am I falling apart? Wasn't it good? Wasn't he fine? Isn't it madness? He won't be mine. But in the end, he needs a little bit more than me, more security and freedom. I know him so well. It took time to understand him. I know him so
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Fremder, étranger, stranger. Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you, bleibe, reste, stay.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Im Kabarett, au Kabarett, du Kabarett. Meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames et Messieurs, Ladies and Gentlemen, guten Abend, bonsoir, good evening. Wie geht's? Comment ça va? Do you feel good? Ich bin euer Conférencier. Je suis votre compère. I am your host und sage willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Im Kabarett, au Kabarett, du Kabarett. Leave your troubles outside. So, life is disappointing. Forget it. In here, life is beautiful. The girls are beautiful. Even the orchestra is beautiful. You don't believe me? Well, do not take my word for it. Go ahead, ask her. Outside it is winter, but here it is so hot. Every night we have the battle to keep the girls from taking off all their clothing. So don't go away. Who knows? Tonight we may lose the battle.
Wir sagen willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. In Kabarett, oh Kabarett, du Kabarett.
We are here to serve you. Enchanté, madame. Happy to see you. Bleibe reste stay. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Fremder, étranger, stranger. Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you. Bleibe reste stay.
God on high, hear my prayer in my need. He is young, he's afraid. Let him rest, heaven blessed. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like a son I might have known. If God had granted me a son, the summer's now one by one, how soon they fly on and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He's young, he's only a boy. You can take, you can give, let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger, you may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing, you may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. you feel across the room, then fly to her side and make her your own. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
People who need people are the luckiest people in the world, where children needing other children, and yet letting our grown-up pride hide all the need inside, acting more like children than children. Lovers are very special people. They're the luckiest people in the world, with one person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you are half, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst, but first be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. Lovers are very special people. They're the luckiest people in the world, with one person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you were half, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst, but first be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the
I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, but the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning? The light is dimming, and the dream is true. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Give me my colored coat, my amazing colored coat. Give me my colored coat, my amazing colored coat.
The most beautiful sound I ever heard. Maria, 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 Maria. All the beautiful sounds of the world in a single word. Maria, 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 Maria. Maria, Maria, Maria. Just met a girl named Maria, and suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Maria, I just kissed a girl named Maria, and suddenly I found how wonderful a sound can be. Loud and then music playing. Say it's soft and it's almost like praying. Maria, I never stop saying Maria.
This man is not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. I'm not the first to know. There's just no getting over you. I know I'm just a fool who's willing to sit around and wait for you. But baby, can't you see there's nothing else for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. My head is saying, fool, forget him. My heart is saying, don't let go. Hold on to the end. That's what I intend to do. Hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. Remember me once in a while. Please promise me you'll try. When you find that once again you long to take your heart back and be free, if you ever find a moment, spare a thought for me. We never said our love was
the shark has pretty teeth, dear, and he shows them a pearly white. Just a jackknife has McHeat, dear, and he keeps it out of sight. When the shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, though, wears McHeat, dear, so there's not a trace of red on the sidewalk. Sunday morning, baby, lies a body oozing light. Someone sneaking around the corner. Is there someone Mac the knife from a tugboat by the river? A cement bags drooping down. Yes, the cement's just for the weight, dear. Bet you Mac he's back in town. Look a here, Louis Miller disappeared, dear, after drawing out his cash. And Mac Heat spends like a sailor. Did our boy do something rash? Suki Tawdry, Jenny Diver, Lottie Lanyard, Sweet Lucy Brown. Oh, the line forms on the right, dears. Now that Mackie's back in town. Take it, Satch.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with ABC. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Come, I'll make it easier for you. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow, so tea, a drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to do, oh, oh, oh. Do. A deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So I need a pulling thread. A note to follow, so tea, a drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So I need a pulling thread. A note to follow, so tea, a drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So
Now, children, once you have these notes in your head, you can sing 1,000,000 different tunes by mixing them up like this. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you do it.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now, let's put it all together. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So, we put in words. One word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything together. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Do,
A deer, a female deer.
re,
A drop of golden sun.
mi,
A name I call myself. Far a long way to run.
so a needle pulling thread, love,
A note to follow song.
tea, a drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to do.
Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti,
Do, do,
ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, mi, so, re, fa, la, ti, do, mi, so, re, fa, la, ti.
when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. So a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, a long way to run. So a needle pulling thread,
A needle pulling thread,
a note to follow song,
a note to follow
tea,
song.
a drink with jam and bread,
Jam and bread.
that will bring us back to dawn. That will bring us back. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do.
the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you
One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Yes, you spread your wings and you take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. Yes, with daddy and mommy standing by.
and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, baby, don't you
Bed, bed, I couldn't go to bed. My head's too light to try to sit it down. Sleep, sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight. Not for all the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced, danced, danced all night.
Don't you agree? No, she ought to be in bed.
I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting.
exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced all
Understand, dear, it's all been grand, dear, but now it's time to sleep.
I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced, danced, danced.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray and step around the heart of it. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in the city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. My little town blues are melting away.
is sitting alone in your room, or come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, oh chum, come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom, it's time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, oh chum, so come to the cabaret. Come taste the wine, come hear the band, come blow that horn, start celebrating. Right this way, your table's waiting. What good's permitting some prophet of doom to wipe every smile away? Life is a cabaret, oh chum, so come to the cabaret. I used to have this girlfriend known as Elsie, with whom I shared 4 sordid rooms in Chelsea. She wasn't what you'd call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. The day she died, the neighbors came to snicker. Well, that's what comes from too much pills and liquor. But when I saw her laid out like a queen, she was the happiest corpse I'd ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day. I remember how she turned to me and said, what good is sitting all alone in your room? Come, hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. And as for me, and as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea. When I go, I'm going like Elsie. Stop by admitting from cradle to tomb. It isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret, oh chum. It's only a cabaret, oh chum. And I love a
My day in the hills has come to an end, I know. A star has come out to tell me it's time to go. But deep in the dark green shadows are voices that urge me to stay. So I pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound or one more lovely thing that the hills might say. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that lies from a church on a breeze to
to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
Oh Lord, you made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty rich, idle-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with the rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof and a real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with the chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud with the gee, with the goo, with the gah, with the gah, will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, all day long I biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty rich, idle-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I see my wife, my Goldie, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Rebetavia, pardon me, Rebetavia, posing proverbs that would cross a rabbi's eye. Yada-dee-da-da, yada-dee-da-da. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have that time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. And that would be the sweetest thing of all. Oh, if I were a rich man, all day long I pity bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Oh, Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
In each room. Automobile in America, chromium steel in America, wires for free in America, very big deal in America. I'll drive a few weeks to San Juan. If there's a road you can drive on, I'll get my cousins a free ride. How you get all of them inside? Immigrant goes to America, many hellos in America, nobody knows in America, Puerto Rico's in America. To keep it clean. I like the shores of America. Comfort is yours in America. Now on the doors in America. Wall-to-wall roads in America.
raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dog bites,
When the bee stings,
when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk
Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, no sir, not while I'm around. Demons are prowling everywhere nowadays. I'll send them howling, I don't care. I've got ways. No one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare. Others can desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing can harm you, not while I'm around. Being close and being clever ain't like being true. I don't need to, I would never hide a thing from you like some. No one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare. Others can desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing can harm you, not while
Christian, do you know why I came? There's something important I must tell you. Me first. I'm troubled by my conscience. I owe you an apology. Let me I saw your handsome face. I fell in love at once. I'm sorry. It all occurred so fast. One look was all it took. I lost my head completely. I'm brings my heart as well. I'm sorry, I acted like a child. You must have been so hurt. I'm sorry. I loved the way you smiled, your warm and candid glance. My feelings were so shallow, love had cast its spell. Now, though I love beauty, it's a different kind of love. If you weren't handsome at all, if you weren't handsome at all, even then you'd still be my love. If you weren't handsome at all, homeliest of men, you'd be even then my love. My balcony that night, you were out of sight, a shadow. The beauty of each word, that was all I heard. You cannot know how often I've remembered this. You write me every day, again you're far away, a shadow. So strong our love was grown, your tender words alone bring bliss I've never known and touch me like a kiss. So now I love beauty, it's a different kind of love. If you weren't handsome at all, if you weren't handsome at all, even then you'd still be my love. If you weren't handsome at all, I know the inner you, and that's enough to see you whole. I know now what it is that makes me love you so.
The Lord above gave man an arm of iron, so he could do his job and never shirk. The Lord above gave man an arm of iron, but with a little bit of luck, with a little bit of luck, someone else will do the blinking work. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of luck, you'll never work. The Lord above made liquor for temptation, to see if man could turn away from sin. The Lord above made liquor for temptation, but with a little bit of luck, with a little bit of luck, when temptation comes you'll give right in. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of luck you'll give right in. Oh, you can walk the straight and narrow, but with a little bit of luck you'll run amok. The gentle sex was made for man to marry, to share his nest and see his food is cooked. The gentle sex was made for man to marry, but with a little bit of luck, with a little bit of luck, you can have it all and not get hooked. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of luck you won't get hooked. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of blooming luck. They're always throwing goodness at you, but with a little bit of luck a man can duck. The Lord above made man to help his neighbour, no matter where, on land or sea or foam. The Lord above made man to help his neighbour, but with a little bit of luck, with a little bit of luck, year it comes around, you won't be home. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of luck, you won't be home. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of blooming love. A man was made to help support his children, which is the right and proper thing to do. A man was made to help support his children, but with a little bit of luck, with a little bit of luck, they'll go out and start supporting you. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of luck, they'll work for you. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of blooming luck. Oh, it's a crime for man to go philandering and fill his wife's poor heart with grief and doubt. Oh, it's a crime for man to go philandering, but with a little bit of luck, with a little bit of luck, you can see the bloodhound don't find out. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of luck, she won't find out. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of blooming luck. With a little bit of blooming luck.
Only you, you're the only thing I'll see forever. In my eyes, in my words, and in everything I do. Nothing else but you, ever.
And there's nothing for me but Maria. Every sight that I see is Maria.
Tawny, Tawny.
Always you, every thought I'll ever know. Everywhere I go, you'll be. You and
Tonight, tonight, it all began tonight. I saw you and the world went away. Tonight, tonight, there's only you tonight. What you do, what you say. Tonight, I had the feeling a miracle would happen. I know now I was right, for here you are, and what was just a world is a star.
Tonight, tonight, the world is full of light, with suns and moons all over the place. Tonight, tonight, the world is wild and bright, going mad, shooting sparks into space. Today, the world was just an address, a place for me to live in, no better than alright. But here you are, and what was just a word is a star tonight.
I
I'm not afraid.
They are strict with me, please.
I love you.
Good night, good night. Sleep well, and when you dream, dream of me.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every guy I see. Hey, big spender! Spend a little time with fun? How about a few laughs? I can show you a good time. Do you wanna have fun? Fun, fun. How's about a few fun laughs? Fun laughs, fun laughs. I can show you a fun laughs, good time. Fun laughs, good time. Fun laughs, good time. Fun laughs, good time.
What do you say to her? Hey, how's about a
laugh?
I could give you some. Are you ready for some
fun?
How would you like a? Let me show you a
good time.
Hey, big spender! Hey, big spender!
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every guy I see.
Hey, big spender! Hey, big spender! Hey, big spender!
Spend a little time with me. Fun laughs, good time. Fun laughs, good time. Fun laughs, good time. How about it, palsy?
I've grown accustomed to her face. She almost makes the day begin. I've grown accustomed to the tune. She whistles night and noon. Her smiles, her frowns, her ups, her downs are second nature to me now. like breathing out and breathing in. I was serenely independent and content before we met. Surely I could always be that way again. And yet I've grown accustomed to her looks, accustomed to her voice, accustomed to her face. But I'm so used to hear her say good morning every day. Her joys, her woes, her highs, her lows are second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in. I'm very grateful she's a woman and so easy to forget. Rather like a habit one can always break. And yet I've grown accustomed to the trace of something in the air, accustomed to her face.
The unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars still strove with his last ounce of courage to fight the unbeatable foe, to reach the unreachable star.
I'm wild again, beguiled again,
a simpering, whimpering child again, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. Couldn't sleep and wouldn't sleep. Then love came and told me I shouldn't sleep. Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. Lost my heart, but what of it? He is cold, I agree. He can laugh, but I love it, although the laugh's on me. I'll sing to him, each spring to him, and long for the day when I cling to him, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I.
You sing to him, spring to him,
and long for the day when I cling to him, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I.
Hello, darling, this is Louis. Darling, it's so nice to have you back where you belong. You looking swell, darling, I can tell, darling. You still growing, you still growing, you still going strong. I feel the room sway, but the band's playing one of our old favorite songs from way back when. So take a rap, fellas, find an empty lap, fellas, darling, never go away again. I feel the room sway, but the band's playing one of our old favorite songs from way back when. So, darling G, fellas, have a little faith in me, fellas. Darling, never go away, promise you never go away, darling, never go away again.
costumes, the scenery, the makeup, the props, the audience that lifts you when you're down.
The headaches, the heartaches, the backaches, the flops, the sheriff who escorts you on the call.
The opening when your heart beats like a drum.
The closing when the customers won't come.
There's no business like show, business like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing.
Everything the traffic will allow.
Nowhere could you have that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show. People, they smile when they are low. Yesterday they told you you would not go far.
That night you opened and there you are.
Next day on your dressing room they hung a star. Let's go on with the show. The cowboys, the wrestlers, the tumblers, the clowns, the roustabouts that move the show at dawn.
The music, the spotlights, the people, the tones, your baggage with the labels pasted on.
The sawdust and the horses and the smell.
The towel you've taken from the last hotel.
There's no business like show business if you tell me it's so. Traveling
The country is so thrilling.
standing out in front on opening nights,
Smiling as you watch the benches filling.
and see your billing out there in line. There's no people like show. People need smile when they are down. Even with a turkey that you know will fold, you may be stranded out in the cold. Still you wouldn't change it for a second.